Form is way better. Perfect. I think so too. Do my editing and my thumbnails and stuff. I was using a streaming software so that I could try to multi-stream to different platforms, which I think I'm still gonna try to do that when I do like my actual working streams, but it just, I don't know, it's so buggy. I run into so many issues, and I don't feel like YouTube recommends me the same way as they do if I'm just normal streaming. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I believe OBS is the best call. OBS is nice for sure. It's just not. Oh my god, what happened to my? Well, I guess give the camera a minute. It should come back. OBS is great. My only problem with OBS is like the usability of being on the phone because my Chromebook is like it doesn't work on Mac or Windows. It works on Google Chrome, so it sucks. Or using it off my phone, I only get the mobile versions of stuff. So Streamlabs I've found is the best for multi-streaming for that. It's just I don't know, like when I start it in Streamlabs to get it to cast to my laptop and then like manage my stream from my laptop is just absolutely terrible. I'm not sure why the stream is like the worst quality I've ever seen, but it'll come back. I'm sure of it. It's blocky as fuck. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. There we go. I think it was an internet issue. There we go. My Wi-Fi disconnected. I don't know why. I'm in like the farthest point of the house away from my router. I need to get an extender if I want to stream over here, but that's all right. Is that better on your screen too? A bit better now, still a bit choppy. Huh. Don't know why. Maybe if I move over there. Just trying to think of where I would get the best internet, but my son is sleeping on the other side of the house. Let's do this. You using the phone directly to stream or just using the camera and streaming from the lab? I've done both directly from my phone. But when I use the camera and stream from the laptop, I just run into so many bug issues. Alright, I'm gonna set you guys up right here. Well, I got everything set up. Look at that cool shelf that I built. Pretty cool. Ooh, what's going on, Sherry? Okay. Do you know Faith? What's going on, Conrad? Haven't seen you in a while, bro. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Wanted to do a quick, just like ask a mechanic, get a diagnosis, or a quick hanging out stream while we're waiting for the work streams to come back. Want to see how the community's doing. So, yeah, hop up in here. What you up to this weekend, Sherry? Enjoying my time off work this weekend? Heck yeah, Sherry. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. We love time off work. I've been off work a little bit since Monday, but I've been working so damn hard trying to put out content that I haven't even taken a break. I'm doing good, prepping for the next phase. Have you ever seen Scotty Kilmer channel? No. I think I've heard the name though. The name seems familiar. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I can't complain. Cannot complain. Good weekend. Son's sleeping right now. Get a little bit of a break. That's awesome, my friend. Okay. Just check it out. You've been doing what you're trying to do right now for a while. Very popular too. Heck yeah, I'll have to look into it. That is cool. I want to try. I don't know, not like whistling diesel, like something sort of like what he does, but I don't want to do like the big monster trucks and destroying stuff and all that. I just want to build like nice cars and use the hell out of them at a track or something. Like, I don't know, build a 1,000 horsepower Mustang or something like that, and then just absolutely abuse it at the track or something. See what it can do, and do like a whole series on actually building it, the process of building it, that type of stuff. And I don't know where it's gonna go yet, but I know that I like fabricating a lot, and I like performance that interests me a ton. So I definitely want to put the two together. Check it out sometime. Share, very cool. Hey, don't push other people to other channels. I'm just joking. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Anybody got any fun plans coming up for tomorrow, tonight? Anybody got anything cool going on? Probably move my toolbox. I'm thinking hopefully on Tuesday, and then start work by Wednesday or Thursday. And I don't know if I'll be able to stream the first day, but I'll try to. So, yeah. Hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday at the latest, the work streams will be back in full swing. Come on now, he's a sweet old guy. You're all good, man. You're all good. I'll have to check him out too. Maybe pattern some of his stuff. Anybody got any car issues? I can probably figure out or tell you what's wrong with it. I don't think I can physically fix it over the phone, but I can tell you how to do it. I'm old now, my fun days are over. Just sitting at home is good to me. That's fair. I like sitting at home too. I'm a homebody. 2009 Chevy Malibu 2.4-liter electric power steering code, and steering wheel locks up randomly when driving. That's a good one. Looks like I'll be sitting at home for a while after that break-in. No kidding. No kidding. VLX 2009 Chevy Malibu 2.4 electric power steering code, and steering wheel locks up randomly when driving. I mean, for the most part, those things are just like really common bad for like the racks going bad, because that was, I think, the second year of the fully electronic rack and pinion versus electronic assist with mostly power steering hydraulic. Um, I think 2007 was the first year of that, and they didn't really even get it right until like 2014, 2015, and they're just pretty prone to breaking. But depending on what your code is, depending on your physical ability, I mean, rack and pinions are rebuildable. They're just a little tough, you know? So it's like, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a tough issue, especially because those racks are expensive. My best advice would be to go to a junkyard. It's going to take you some extra labor, but to remove one from a car that's the same, that's sitting in a junkyard, that's got the front end smashed or the engine out or the trans out, or something else was wrong with it, and the rack's just fine, pay $200 for it and keep removing. That's what I would do, I think. Everything all right? Break-in was at work, not at home. I think so. Yes, Jerry, that was crazy. Yeah, guys are like 40 machines stolen out of his work, I guess, over like some paperwork disputes. That's crazy. All right, give me some more. Give me some more. What other car issues we got? VLX, do you know what the code is? I could probably give you a troubleshooter to give you an exact answer if you know what the code is. So this is saying this is it's got 167,000 views. It's on a Chevy Malibu forum. 167,000 views. Mostly they're good reviews and good likes. Basically, it says bought a 2009 Malibu 2.4 engine with electric power steering a few weeks ago. Pulled into my driveway today, and the power steering goes out, and the traction control light comes on. In service, electric steering control message comes across the message center. Turn the car off and back on, and the light goes out. Power steering comes back for a second, then the light trips again, and it's out as soon as I turn the wheel. And that, if you're turning the wheel, that's what causes it. Like, let's say you don't have an issue, you just start it, and you turn the wheel. That's because you have what's called the torque sensor and the steering angle sensor in your steering column. So as soon as you turn the wheel, that sensor's activated and it's sending power. So if you have a electrical issue or a short or something, or that sensor's just bad, as soon as you turn that wheel, it's that sensor. However, those sensors are internal and you got to replace the whole steering column. Anyway, I checked and my car is not on the recall list for this issue. Has anyone done this job themselves? I think in 3 weeks of owning this car, blah 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 blah. Sorry, I'm trying to read to the fix. Yeah, it's the torque angle steering sensor, which is in your clock spring, which is a part of your steering column, so you'd have to replace that, which sucks. Yes, thank you for that, G. It helps out a lot, especially because I don't have a scanner and limited tools, but I'll definitely check out the junkyards and do more research on Protoman. Cheers for that. Yeah, 100%, bro. I would look first and see if your VIN comes up for a recall because some of those models do have recalls because the racks are so prone to going bad. But from what I'm reading on this forum, it looks like there's also a secondary issue of the steering angle torque sensor, and that's in your steering column. So, like, all that money, it might not fix it because it might be that steering angle. You'd probably be in a better spot to actually have it diagnosed, in my opinion, because I can only do so much over the chat, but that is a poopy issue. I'm sorry for that. Doctor, not so happy. I have an issue. My water pump is loud on first startup in the morning, but after idling for 20 seconds, it smooths out. But after driving for an hour, so the pump sounds grindy again. Trying to ignore it. How do you know it's the water pump? Hmm. Water pumps, they do that. Hmm. Honestly, with something like that where it's making a noise, if you have the ability to just keep driving it until it breaks, that's going to tell you what part needs to be replaced 100%. Or if you need a definite answer on it, you can. I know my car, man, I replaced it before. Oh no, I was just asking, man. Um, you can take that belt off, your drive belt off, and like put a pry bar on your pulley and go really softly and see if it has play back and forth. If it does, that pretty much gives you your answer. But those also, I'm pretty sure, have a bearing pack inside, if those bearings were to go bad, it wouldn't necessarily give movement to the pulley, it would just make that grinding noise. That's weird. Yeah, if it was my car, I would drive it until it broke. I gotta be totally honest. But I don't necessarily recommend other people to do that, just because if you get stranded on the side of the road and you don't have the ability to get yourself off, it's a really poopy situation. The temps are fine, which is why I am confused. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, Dr. Nessa. I think temps are fine. Sounds like it's flowing fine. It just sounds like the actual, like, bearings for the pulley itself might be messed up. But that could stem from a different issue, like maybe the alternator's getting too tight, or the power steering pulley is worn, or the power steering pump is fighting itself, like putting more pressure on that belt system, or if your AC clutch was bad. But I mean, those pulley bearings, they do just go bad. But I mean, if you've replaced it already, there might be an underlying issue as to, like, there's too much pressure on your belt pattern itself, and that's causing the issue to keep coming back. You know what I mean? You're all good, Cherry. You're all good. You ain't gotta apologize to me. I am hungry. What should I make for lunch? Anybody got any ideas? Any good ideas? I was thinking about some cinnamon toast. Doesn't that sound bad? You should get your wife on your live. She's not big into social media. I've tried. Keep driving it as is till it breaks because I'm fed up with the car. Fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't you just get that one car from your dad? You should get your wife on your live. That'll be awesome. That will be awesome. I'm not going to lie. I completely understand how she feels because I do not like the camera. Fair enough. I don't mind. I've never felt nervous on camera, I guess. I got a list of projects I do gotta do today though. That shelf that I showed you guys, when I put it together, I put them brackets like opposite from each other, and it's bugging me. I gotta fix them. And I think I'm gonna take that other. I'll show you. I'm gonna take these brackets right here. One is opposite from the other, so I gotta take them off, flip them 180, and then this shelf is gonna go bye-bye to somewhere else. This shelf is gonna come down to here because it's gonna get all the books on it, and then I'm gonna build another one like that for out there. But for now, I gotta do that. I gotta fix where I messed up the wall. I gotta build. I gave it to the Mrs. Drive for work. The Merc, yeah. Oh heck yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's the project. Gotta do that. Lower that. Fix that picture because that's gonna bug me. And then I got like a bunch of other hooks and stuff to do. Yes sir, yes sir. But anyway, you guys already know the deal. If you guys were on the live stream when I built this thing, it was pretty sick. This is 2 pieces of ironwood that I cut down to 5 inches, like on a table saw, cut down to 5 inches. And then I added these guys. These guys are like a little, this tall bridge, so that, well, for one, the books had somewhere to sit on. Then I added these ones too. Could you guys even see where I was pointing? Up here. Hey. That's cool. I missed that live stream. It was last weekend, I think. Yeah. But anyway, I do need to do that. I guess I could do that on stream. What do you guys think? I think I want to paint it too. Thinking I take the shelf down. You got a cold, man? Yeah, some allergies. Something's going on, for sure. Yeah. Take the shelf off the wall, set it on some sawhorses, flip my brackets, spackle my wall a little better, paint it, move my shelf. Sounds like a plan. Both my daughters came home sick Thursday from school. That stinks. Alright, well, let's get into building mode. That sounds fun. I'll bring you guys with me. Here, let's see if I can't do this right here. Let's do this. Hey, whoa. I didn't know I could do all that. Alright. As any good construction day needs music. If a clone still try gargling some mouthwash, usually limits infection early and making it any less slippery. Huh, that's a good idea. Alright, let's do this.
He's got a good beat.
For all my Harry Potter fans out there, the books make the same picture.
Pretty slick. Can you see it? Pretty slick.
It's gotta be some of the worst paint I've ever used. It kinda makes me want to change it. But this is such a big ass room to paint. Alright, let's take bets. Who thinks I'm gonna drop it on my stuff? Oh, got shavings in my eyeball. These are only held together by them side pieces.
That shelf just looks too good to be hidden, you know? Keep up the content, you got this. Thanks, brother. Obviously, this is different than the usual, but I like my work content. I started out in construction, and if I could, I don't know, if I could get viewership out of doing stuff like this and building my projects, that'd be so cool. I leave live stream on all the time. I'm always doing something.
I've got a stupid sharp knife, I just don't know where it's at. This is just because the paint's messed up, and I don't want it to take more than just this little area, so I'm cutting it to where it'll only take that square.
I'll tell my wife.
Does he want me? Huh? Does he want me? Is that what he's crying? Okay. I can end the stream if I need to. Okay. Good morning, buddy. How was your nap?
Now normally, I would go buy drywall mud and do it right for that big of a spot. But it's my house, and I already have this bottle of wood fill. So, it'll be fine. Cool. Now, while that dries, I am gonna go spend some time with the fam. Go spend some time with my son who just woke up. So, when that's done drying, oh, I just realized I drew a dick on my wall. Anybody see that? God, I might as well have tossed mine up there and fucking traced. Sherry, I didn't say that. Anyway, what I'm saying is go spend some time with your family this weekend. Or if you don't have family, go spend some time with yourself. Get yourself some self-care, some manicure, some pedicure, some watching hair and AutoFab. That'll get you right in the head. But anyway, when that dries, I'll probably come back alive again and hang out with you guys. Later. Catch you in probably about an hour or two. Later. Sherry, hope you have a good day if I don't see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good weekend, and I'm hoping that the stream will be back Wednesday-ish. Catch everybody on the flip. Later.